From the WJAY studios in beautiful Oviedo, Florida, it's season 3 of Wipe Those Tears! With our tier masters, our statistician, Brandon Bogard, the Mario Man, Mark Leota, AVGN expert, Gianni Pizzi, the Retro Arcade Boy, Scott Seffy McVeigh, and our timekeeper, Andrew Hocking. Your host and moderator is Jason DeCanio. And welcome back to another edition of Wipe Those Tears. It is episode number 76 on this Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. I'm your host, Jason DeCanio, and hello, Tier Masters.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Feel like the little Three Stooges tonight, right? You know?
Yeah.
And, we are missing a couple of people, but hopefully G-Man will be here. But tonight, Brandon Bogard is at The Price is Right Live. We wish him the best of luck. Hopefully he'll be called, but if not, I know he's having a blast. And if not, if G-Man don't show up, it's just the four of us tonight, guys. But I am back, and I thank you again for all the support, the prayers. My mom is doing fantastic. What a turnaround since it's been a week since she's been back from the hospital, been out of the hospital. And I think within 4 days, she's gotten back to her feet and breathing on her own and still getting physical therapy, which is great. Doesn't hurt to get that, you know. And hopefully I do not have to miss any more weeks. But if not, we've got Mr. Bogard to take over the hosting duties. So this is going to be the next 4 months of the season. We'll see where it goes. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do you guys have anything to share with? I know the Olympics is happening right now, and Mark and Andrew have been watching with great enthusiasm.
Yeah. Well, we're just cheering for our Team Canada. Tomorrow, the women's hockey Team Canada are going for the gold tomorrow, and so is the men's hockey sometime later this week, of course.
Yeah,
so crossing my fingers for that.
Yeah, I know it's my mom's been watching the figure skating and the downhill freestyle skiing, which is pretty interesting. I like speed skating. That's a cool, interesting particular event. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I found interesting, and we were just watching it just a couple days ago. Curling. Anybody seen that curling match?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Isn't that a fascinating event?
It can be.
Wow.
Yeah,
right. These guys frenzy with their brooms and they push the discs, and it's just like bocce ball, only it's with a 4-man team or a 5-man team.
Pretty much, yeah.
Curling.
4. Yeah, 4.
Okay. Well, I tell you, if you're interested in that, why not? Right? More to you.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And tonight we have some more information. We gained another subscriber, so we now officially have 293 subs. There we go. We're getting on the top.
That's what we need to get to 300.
7 more to 300. That's right, Andrew. And I think tonight we'll do some factor crap. We'll get that going later on. We haven't done that in a while. Changed it around. Okay, so if you're ready, let's go ahead and get the rules of Wipe Those Tears.
Here we go.
All right. We're going to be doing the pickup of the game shows that you guys worked on last week. And Andrew will grade you We'll grade you 50 to 100. We'll give you 2 minutes. Yep. And I think Bogart, he did a fantastic job. You guys done a fantastic job with me being out of commission. So I wish you guys the best of luck. Let's go ahead and open up the board and start this 2-hour program.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so this is what the board looked like the last time that you guys attempted it.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of A's, which is, I kind of figured that would be.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are the games that you're going to be working on tonight, and hopefully we'll get a lot in with the 4 of us. And you guys okay with the order, or do you want to change it up?
I think we should. We can.
Okay.
Unless you're good.
No, I'm just giving you guys, if you want to, I didn't know who was in those positions last week. So if anybody wanted to,
yeah, I think last week it was Mark was first last week, so like keep it where it is.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the first one up on the board here. And it's Hollywood Squares with Tom Bergeron and the ever annoying Whoopi Goldberg in those days. Ran for 5 years. But I would think in general, I think you could go back to the Peter Marshall days and talk about that as well. Why not? Hollywood Squares had a fantastic run and still has a fantastic run. And Mark, what do you got to say about Hollywood Squares?
Oh, that is definitely a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Several different hosts, but Peter Marshall, of course, a classic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, you had, who else was after that? John Davidson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
John Bauman.
then there was Tom Bergeron, which was another good version. I think they actually just brought that back recently, did they not?
Yeah, I thought there was a pilot shot for the new Hollywood Squares where he was the center square.
Actually, it's actually, there's a current version on CBS there. It's also there.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that, so I can't really speak for anything about the new version. But all the previous iterations, they're all usually pretty good. So overall, as a whole, I would probably say perfect 100.
Perfect 100. Okay. You got it. Okay. Andrew Hocking, you're up to bat. What with Hollywood Squares?
Okay, that's one of my favorite game shows of all time, and like Mark said, there is a there's Peter Marshall's version, of course, and John Davidson, and Tom Bergeron, and of course, I like the new version too as well, which is currently on CBS, like Scott said, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But let's double up. Let's double up.
Why don't we double up? We will double up. You got it.
There you go.
Another 100 there. Okay, Scott, how about it? Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, this is a good one here. Classic game. Got some of the really funny stuff though. People sometimes also forget that John Bauman did a version of Hollywood Squares.
Oh yeah, that's right. We almost forgot about that.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Overall, I like this. Now, I do kind of like the new version though. It's also pretty nice. I can't remember the guy's last name, but I just know his first name is Nate. He's the guy on CBS Morning News and all that there. And Drew Barrymore is the new center square and the executive producer. She's doing a great job. Triple up.
You got it. Double. That's the third 100. Man.
All right, you said Nate Burleson. That's Burleson.
Good, because I can never remember that last name.
Well, now you know. But now you know, Scott. Now you know.
Yeah. Well, what are we talking about here? 50. We're talking 60 years here, guys. 1966 was the first year, wasn't it?
That's right.
So it's the 60th anniversary of the original Hollywood Squares. Paul Lynde. We had what was her name in the center square?
Rosemary.
Well, actually, there was also the years when Davidson did it. There was Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, that's right.
Yeah.
Square, yeah.
She was the center square, and Shadow Stevens was down actually in the bottom square. So
Yeah, he was the announcer.
one of the first times you ever saw the announcer as a square,
Oh yeah.
So they gave his own microphone and everything, Shadow Stevens, and I think he's still doing radio to this day. I like.
That's it.
I think he still is. I think he still is.
Yeah, he looks good. He's doing He's doing his thing. Hollywood Squares, of course, it's a great show, and it can be done any which way. In fact, if you look in the background of my studio, I have the Hollywood Squares game. Does anybody have the game? The board game?
Oh.
I wish I did.
I have.
I do have one Hollywood Squares board game. It's from the late 90s, I believe.
And of course, if you've played the NES game, we've had Hollywood Squares on that one too. So, yeah.
I believe I showed the cartridge for that when we did the NES games.
You sure did.
So I don't really need to show it again.
No, quadruple up, guys. And we got another.
And of course, we already know where to go. And of course, we don't have to worry about the grain because we already know where it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be right there. Perfect 100, guys. You did it. Nicely done. So we will clang it. And here comes Gianni right now.
Yay!
Boy, Gianni, you know how to make an entrance.
All right, now, D-Man. All right, what's your thoughts about Hollywood Squares?
Before I forget.
Johnny, what about Hollywood Squares? We all gave it hundreds here. Would you agree with us on that? I don't know. I don't know if he's his
microphone's not on, I don't think.
Yeah. I think he's wondering. He's thinking.
All right.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, that's what we have. G-Man is not moving an ounce.
That's not good.
No, that's not good. He's not frozen. I can tell you that. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Emu said show just ended and he's waiting for an Uber home. All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was quick.
Okay, let's go to the next one here.
Oh. He's got to refresh the page. G-Man's got to refresh the page, of course.
All right, the next
one. Oh, right on.
And this, of course, is the Bill Cohen version that ran in 1984 for about, I would say 13 weeks. Yeah. It was the show right before he did the Joker's Wild because he was called up to do that because Jack Barry had passed away. So this was the last of the Barry and Enright shows I think that went on network.
Yes, it did.
On NBC. All right, so we'll start with you, Andrew, with Hot Potato.
Okay, I think I saw this show and I thought, okay, that's one of the best Bill Cohen's game shows I ever seen. Mm-hmm. So for that, the part they added is because they added a new rule because if you get 7 straight, they have a 7 straight jackpot. If you get 7 correct answers without getting it wrong or passing to the other team, they win the jackpot, of course, for 7 straight, of course.
Yeah,
most definitely.
So for that part, I'm going to take 10 points off. I'm going to say 90.
90, still a Taco Bell. That's good.
Yeah, fair.
All right, you got it. Okay, Scott, how about Hot Potato?
This is fun. Now, I actually got to play this as part of the very last part of the Barry and Enright Cup on the MVG network here. If you ever go online, please look up that channel. They are awesome. And this was really fun. And I've always liked this game too. The fact that you can kind of technically you're similar to Family Feud, but the fact that you can challenge the other opponents, that's actually made it pretty interesting. So I really like this, but it's not the perfect game in the world, but I still like to give it 91 points.
Oh man! God, I won't mind you one up me. I won't mind.
Okay.
All right. I'm having trouble hearing you guys. G-Man's having some audio issues.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So, let's go to Mark while we
Mark.
wait for.
We'll go to you with hot potato.
I don't think I saw too much of this. I mean, it is another classic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess it's not really any relation to that food hot potato.
Not really.
Anyway, I'll give this one an 82.
82. Okay, that's still good. Well, you know that the entire run of Hot Potato was actually on YouTube, the original, and I was watching it from the 5 days a week, and I actually saw it in the original run and thought it was okay then, but I like it now because I will be hosting it. Me and Brandon Bogart will be on MVG Productions sometime in April with Card Sharks.
Yay.
We're going to bring it back, and we're ready to go with it. And Bill Cohen, you know, there's a man who, no matter what show you gave him, he always made it.
One of the great show. It did.
It was never about him. He just went along with the rules, had his own humor to it and excitement, and ran a show that, you know, you can take it to the bank.
Yes.
I like the progressive jackpot. Love the sound of love the effects on the sign when there was smoking.
Smoke weed.
I'm going to say 96. Yeah. Okay, we've got our scores. Let's go ahead and average it out this time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, close. Oh my.
Yeah, but
59.75.
yeah.
Oh.
Look at my calculator. I had the same score too as well.
That is what you call really just so close.
1/4 shy of an A.
Yep. All right, let's go to the next one here. It's Bruce Forsyth's Hot Streak.
Ooh.
Next. And this time we'll go to you, Scott.
Okay, this one I really don't know as much about because I don't get to watch as many British game shows as I would like to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing it's pretty good. From what I saw, there is software available so you can actually play it at home, though. How do I say this? Not knowing what it is, I'm just going to give it 75 and let's hope for the best.
Okay, the Scott Special. There you go. Okay, Mark, how about Bruce Forsyth's Hot Streak?
Yeah, I'm not really that versed in the UK game shows.
Mm-hmm. Let me say that this show was on ABC.
Yeah, I think the only...
It was on the top.
Yeah, I mean...
America's in the 80s, so this is based on the 85 version.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
it was before my time. It was
Yeah.
definitely before my time, I think. So I'll just say 78.
78, okay. That's good. Andrew, how about Hot Streak?
I think I saw this show on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, I like his catchphrase. I say, nice to see you, to show you.
Nice.
And then, yeah, see, that's what every catchphrase Bruce Forsyth always do that every time, not just in Britain and of course in America as well.
Yeah.
So I like this one, and I give it 100.
100, perfect score. Well, I saw this in the original run back in '85, and it was only on for a short amount of time. It is like Family Feud because, of course, it had two teams of 4 or 5 men versus the women. 5, yep. And I like the way that the flow of the play flowed in the game, you know, because you had to be really quick to kind of form a phrase in order to keep that hot streak going. Bruce Forsyth again, once again, a nice gentleman.
Yes.
There's G-Man.
Okay, I hear you guys.
All right.
Yay!
Come on.
We'll get to you in just a minute here. I'll give you my score, and then we'll go to G-Man's score for Hot Streak. I was saying that Hot Streak is fantastic. The set could have just been a little bit better than what it was with all those chasing lights. I mean, how plain of a set do you really get? So I take 15 points off of that and give it an 85.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, G-Man, we're going to go to you now with Hot Streak. Bruce Forsyth's Hot Streak from 1985.
Okay, this is one I know. I've seen this one a couple times. It's kind of a game you don't see very often. I know there was just software that was released for it, but this is kind of a bit of a hard game to kind of understand. But what I'm going to say, I do kind of like the concept of it. I'm going to give this one a 82.
82. Okay. All right, we've got our scores, so let's go ahead and divide it up by 5. Nice. We got an 84, gentlemen. That puts it in the beats here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. This is Identity. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know this show, so somebody, maybe one of you watched it. I don't know.
I don't think I have.
We'll start with Gianni with this one, Identity.
Unmute your mic, G-Man. Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Unmute your mic, G-Man. Oh, thank you, Jason.
Yep.
Oh, we couldn't hear you.
He's unmuted, but then he muted himself on his end. Poor guy's having trouble today.
No, it is crazy. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead.
I have not heard of this this one before. I don't know anything about it.
Huh.
You see that it? Okay, it looks almost like Deal or No Deal. And
Okay.
they also
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
I see the briefcases. I don't see much about it. I'm gonna give this a 74.
74. Okay. All right. Mark, how about Identity?
Yeah, I have not really heard of this one too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give this one a 72.
72. Okay. All right. Andrew, how about this one, Identity?
I think I saw this show, and of course the host of that show, and of course Penn Jillette, of course, from Penn and Teller, of course.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
We got a host.
Yep, they have a host. They got our host for that one. So I'm gonna give this 79.
79. Okay. All right. And Scott, what do you say about Identity?
Okay, I found it on Wikipedia, so let me see if I can give you an idea what's going to happen.
Okay.
Basically, players are going to try to see if they can identify up to 12, any of the 12 strangers on each episode. The more they identify, the more they win. Something about, how some of them will just give a first name and try to have misleading outfit or so to try to get things so you don't know what their thing are.
Mm-hmm.
With a possible grand prize of $500,000 here, it sounds like. Unfortunately, it only lasted maybe one season, which was not that many episodes. It wasn't too bad. Only 12 episodes because, it's once a week, But other than that, not too bad. 80.
80. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got one up me.
He won up to you. Yeah, that's right.
That's the second time tonight that's got one up me. That's why.
There you go.
All right. Well, based on what Scott has said, I like the logo. It's very, very futuristic. Very. How do I put it? Mysterious, dark. Have you noticed something about the logos after Millionaire? They all kind of copy that same dark,
Pretty much, yeah.
with the lights in the background, and kind of moving around that way. Millionaire started that whole thing with it, and everybody after Millionaire had basically just said, okay, we're going to slightly do it a different way, but still take their idea. I'm going to say 85. Whoops.
Cool.
85. Okay. Stop that ding. All right, let's see what the average is. We're going to divide it by 5. Okay. Stays right there. 78. Good job. All right. Okay, that's the end of the first quarter, so we will take a break. Nice to have you with us, G-Man. Hopefully everything's doing well with you.
Yep.
I announced at the top of the show that my mom was doing fantastic. It's now a week out. She's been back home, and what a turnaround. Just fantastic. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do Fact or Crap. Oh, also, Gianni, we're at 293 subscribers.
Oh, we're almost to 300. Okay.
Seven away, and hopefully with me being back, we can get back on track here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're going to do Fact or Crap tonight because we haven't done that in a while. I told the rest of the gang that I got rid of some of the sound effects that were causing me to crash. So I went back to simplified sound effects, but we still have the statements to go with, and these are from March 11th. The first one's from March 13th, and Mark, this one's for you.
Okay.
Okay, according to Star Wars lore, Emperor Palpatine outlawed, without exception, lightsaber ownership throughout the galaxy and made possession of crystals needed to construct a lightsaber illegal to own or trade. Fact or crap?
Not really much of a Star Wars. Not really much versus Star Wars. But I'm going to say crap.
Crap is right. You got it. Yes. Yep. Emperor Palpatine made exceptions to his anti-lightsaber law, which included Darth Vader's ownership of his lightsaber, the dark side's legal loophole. Okay, Andrew.
All right.
In 1920, before the invention and production of the world's first handheld hairdryer in Racine, Wisconsin, people were attaching hoses to the back of vacuum cleaners to dry their hair. Fact or crap?
You said 1920s, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's got to be fact.
Fact is right. You got it. Yes.
Because they always do that back in the 1920s. They always do that back in the 1920s.
Right. The early hair dryers from the Racine Universal Motor Company and the Hamilton Beach Company weighed in at about 2 pounds, making hair drying a strenuous exercise. Hair dryer roots. The French word for roots is les racines. Yes.
All
right, G-Man. I doubt you're a vegan, but maybe
No.
No. But let's see. Vegans in the U.S. military may wear patent leather, plastic, or synthetic boots, but the boots must be a similar design to that of a standard issued boot. Fact or crap?
You say fact.
Wrong. No, that is incorrect. No, members of the military must wear boots made of black leather. Boots made of patent leather or synthetic are not authorized, and that's a negative on the reboot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Okay, Scott, let's see what you know about computers.
I'll try.
Shutting down a computer puts stress on components and may erase certain types of files. Fact or crap?
Believe it or not, I think it's fact.
No, that is actually.
Really?
Shutting down a computer every day is advised to save power and to put less stress on computer components. Shut down. And so between Gianni and Scott, I got one more. Who wants it? Because you guys didn't get this.
Your choice.
G-Man?
Sure.
All right, I'll give it to you, G-Man. Then the next time, Scott, you'll get the next one if you miss.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the World Health Organization rates Japan as the world's healthiest nation. Fact or crap?
Fact.
Fact is right. Yes. Yeah, the excellent health of the Japanese people is attributed to their diet of fish, seaweed, soy products, and green tea. Mixed soy. There you go. Good job. All right. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 4 tonight.
And G-Man already redeemed himself.
That's right. He's done a good job. All right. Now, yes, this episode of Wipe Those Tears is brought to you, of course, by the Matt Game Hollywood Squares Hour, YouTube, and, of course, Spotify. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button for more great episodes on Jay's All TV channel. And now, let's get back to the game. Okay, we're getting back and ready to go with the next game show up on the list. It's worth what?
Oh my God.
All right, has anybody seen this game show?
No.
Oh, wow. All right. We will start with the top of the order again with Mark, and tell us what you know about this show if you've seen it.
Mark?
Yeah, I have not seen it actually.
I didn't think you did. Probably none of us have seen it.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about this. I haven't seen a single episode of it, so I can't really judge it for anything. I'm just gonna have to give this a 55.
55.
Oh.
Okay. He even fails it too because he hasn't even seen it. All right, Andrew, what about it? It's worth what?
Oh wait a minute! I forgot. I corrected myself. I did see it, but the host was by Cedric the Entertainer, of course.
Okay, we've got a host connected to the show. Cool.
Yeah, it's been on NBC from 2011.
Oh wow! It was even okay. So it's not even been a GSN original.
Nope. Well, and of course, the top prize is worth up to like a lot of money, like millions.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what item, which is the highest value, of course.
Yeah.
But for this one, I'm gonna keep it in a passing grade. I'm gonna say 72.
72. Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Right. How about this one, Scott? It's worth what?
Okay. Even though this was NBC, I never even knew this existed. So, like I said, I don't think I ever was even on TV here that I saw. Though, if it was, I completely never knew what time it was whenever it was on. So, unfortunately, I'm reading about this. It looks fun, though. It looks like it was fun, but I just don't see, what makes a lot of sense to me. So, 65?
65.
Oh!
Okay. The audience doesn't agree with you on it, but hey, touche on the audience. G-Man, how about it's worth what?
I have not heard of this one. Yeah, but this sounds like an auction game show. Kind of weird. I'm gonna give it a 60.
Oh, 6. All right, we're kind of cruising here. Gee whiz. All right, yeah, Scott, I bet you this game was on sometime in the early morning when nobody was watching.
No, according to what I'm seeing here, first of all, it would have been a prime time. There were only 9 episodes.
Oh, so short-lived.
Very short-lived.
Probably 9 weeks worth, and that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's funnier, according to what I'm seeing on Wikipedia, some of the weeks here, because they shot these were shown out of order. Some of the first 3 of the 9 episodes had different round numbers here and all that with different values for the money, and the rest of the 6 episodes here, which again definitely out of order, had one less round here and all that in the main game, which is kind of strange though.
Wow.
Because it was trying to figure itself out though. So there you go.
And I don't like the logo at all. It's too brownish.
With a little gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Mark on this one. 57. Oh, dry out, audience. Come on. Give it a break. Let's see what the average is. Oh, my. Ooh. Well. Oh, that's your first D of the night, 61.8.
Oh my!
Oh yeah.
Yep, 61.8. All right, guys, let's see if we can do better with I think we can do better with this one.
Oh yeah.
Jeopardy! Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Okay, Andrew, you're on the deck.
Okay, so Jeopardy is one of all-time game shows, and of course, that game show was the toughest show you go on.
Oh, yeah.
Because you gotta remember all the categories, the dollar value, and of course, you have to form the question, of course. And of course, hosted by, of course, Alex Trebek, late Alex Trebek, of course, and then take over by Ken Jennings currently right now. So I'm gonna give this one a perfect score.
You got it. There it is. Perfect 100. Okay. All right, Scott. How do you feel about Jeopardy?
It's a good game though, but don't forget, before Alex Trebek, we had Art Fleming.
Art Fleming, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
It has been around for many years. I think at least almost 60 years by itself as well in all forms.
Yeah.
And it's still great no matter what. Simple gameplay, fast paced. It basically, it says here you're right, you're wrong, boom, boom. No stopping in except for commercials. 100 points.
You got it.
Double up.
And I'll be right back after a few seconds.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we got 200 so far. And G-Man, will you make it a third 100?
Well, I mean, this is one of my. It's a classic game show. Although I will say, it's not a great show I'm good at when it comes to playing. I will play it, and it's still an easy game show. I kind of understand. I'm gonna give it 100.
Oh, it triples up. Yeah, you got it. Yep. All right, Mark, how about Jeopardy?
Oh, yeah, can't go wrong with this. Perfect score.
Quadruple up.
Whoa!
You got it.
Are we going to have a second perfect 100 again?
Maybe not, because I still have my score to give, and I have a few little gripes to talk about with Jeopardy. Now, I know that the show was hosted by Art Fleming, but I wasn't born around the time that it came out, and when it did go off the air, it was 1979, so I was only 2 years old. So I remember Alex Trebek with the first show of '84, and you gotta. I used to like the show in the early days. I didn't know a dang thing. I learned a lot, and then when I started trying to answer the questions, man, I couldn't, for the love of God, get it. What impressed me about this show more than Alex Trebek and more than Ken Jennings is the great sets that they had changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
the voice of Johnny Gilbert, who is still doing the show into his 90s. God bless that man. Yes. That man is still doing the show. And because when I interviewed Kevin O'Connell, he did Go. And that show, we knew that Johnny Gilbert was going to be the voice of Jeopardy for a long time. And he's still doing it to this day, live, as if he was still in his younger days, and he's well into his 90s and very, very strong on the voice.
I think they're still on their 42nd season already.
Yes, you are right about that. But I'm not going to give the show 100, but I will give it in the 90s. I will say about a 94, and that's going to take a Taco Bell. Okay, 94. We have a comment. I'm back. I don't know if I should stick around in the chat or come on in.
Well, is that Bogart in the chat?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, tell him. Well, he better get his butt in here. He better get his butt in here.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and
average up divided by 5.
Yeah. And then bring him in.
Oh, whoa! Hello!
Yeah. I knew this was. Guys, yeah.
I knew this was going to get another A.
Yeah, 98.8. You got it. Yeah.
1.2 shy of another 100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. No.
Yep, he did.
Oh. While we wait for Jason, G-Man, how's your day so far?
I'm going good.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear that. And of course, our audience are watching. I don't know how many people are watching right now. If you're watching it, stay where you are, because Jason will be back and refresh his page already. Because it's always that happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new around here.
I wish Bogart should get his butt in here, of course.
While he's back, I'm going to get a drink of water. I should be right back.
All right. Still waiting on Jason to come back. Still waiting on Jason. Oh, what just happened?
That was me.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah. And what happened to G-Man?
Sure.
Huh.
Wow.
I hope G-Man's at backstage right now.
No, he's not.
Huh.
Huh?
Because G-Man said he's going to get some water and then he's coming right back.
Well. Okay. All right. So, what do we say about Hollywood Squares?
IA.
Yeah.
And then Hot Potato was a B.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was a perfect 100. I know that.
Hot Potato.
I think it was the B.
Hot Potato was a B. Okay.
Yeah, because I know it's 89 and 3/4, of course.
Hot Streak was what, a C?
Yeah.
Identity was a C.
And the other one's a D.
And the other one was a D, and Jeopardy was an A.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. All right. Now, yeah, and where's Bogart? I thought he was coming in.
I already sent a message.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Let's get back to it with the next. And see what happens. It screws up all my freaking. Okay, next one up on the list is Jep, which I think is the children's version of Jeopardy.
Kid version.
Kid version. All right, who are we starting off with? Andrew.
No, I think it's Scott.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Scott, go ahead.
Yeah. Kid version of Jeopardy. Didn't last a long time on TV, though, but it was kind of cute. I think they dumbed down a few things, not just for the kids, but also changed.
Oh, there he is. There's G-Man. And I think there's 6. There must be Bogart in already. I think Bogart's here already, is he? There's only 6 people in. Yay! There he is. There he is.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, talking about Jep here, like I said, kid version. Had to change a few things, though. It's okay. It's not a perfect score. Maybe an 84.
84. Okay, we got it. All right. Hey, G-Man, how about the children's version, Jep?
We couldn't hear you.
Okay, I've heard of this one.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. But I haven't seen that many episodes of it, and it's just basically a dumbed down version of Jeopardy for kids. You know, if you get 3 questions wrong, you get section wrong, you get stuff thrown on you. Your third one, you're out for a question.
Right.
And then, you don't pick. It's just a dumbed down version of the show, and the questions are a lot more easier than what you see on the actual show. Like when they do Kids Weeks or Teen Weeks. I don't like this. I'm gonna give it a 74.
74. Okay. Okay, Andrew.
Okay, so Jep, I saw this in the late 90s, of course, and of course it only lasted 22 episodes, of course.
Yeah.
Ranging from January 30th to June, it says June 98, of course.
Yeah.
So I watched it. Originally it was on the Game Show Network, of course. That and of course CBS, of course. And of course I went to Discovery Kids. So I'm gonna get this one 94.
94, Taco Bell, you got it. Where are you, Taco Bell? I am.
There we go.
Okay. All right, Bogart, welcome back.
Hey.
All right, tell us about the children's version of Jeopardy.
Oh boy. Okay, Jep. Hear me out. You don't have on the podiums. You don't have the usual red timer lights. Instead,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, you have a warning light, and then the second one has something dumped on you like double whammies.
Yeah, that's two red lights, of course.
And then the third is you go backstage or behind the wall for one question.
Yeah. Yep, you got it right.
It seems mostly like a waste of time. I gotta give it 54, unfortunately.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Good call.
Okay. Mark, how about Jep?
Okay, well, definitely a much easier version of Jeopardy. Basically,
And sorry, Mark. I'll be right. I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta.
Yeah, you go.
I'm having.
All right. We'll continue on Mark, of course.
yeah. So basically, it's a junior version of Jeopardy, kind of like the junior version of Jeopardy they did for the Dawson NES years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and actually that 3 strikes feature they have where if you get 3 wrong, you have to sit out a question. That's basically the same thing that Kyle Hirschon does on his Jep squad, as I'm sure
Yeah.
Mr. Steffi knows about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of course, there was a certain someone else who was questioning that feature, but we're not going to bring him up because 1, he's not part of the show, and 2, he's no longer part of MVG.
Yeah.
But as for my score for this, I'm going to give it. Well, I'm going to be much more significantly nicer than Beauregard. 95.
95.
Oh! And just like that, Mark won out me.
Yeah.
Darn.
Okay. We got everybody?
Yeah.
Only you, Jason.
Okay. I didn't see the children's version of Jep too much because I think it was probably on cable.
Mhm.
Probably on GSN.
Maybe CBS or something. I can't remember what channel.
I think it wasn't it with Wheel 2000?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So it was that combination block, the same thing with the adult versions.
Mhm.
And I didn't really care for anything on the children's side. Not that I don't have anything against kids' game shows because but I think Nickelodeon just dominated everything.
True.
Mhm.
So for this one, I'm going to say 65. All right. We got everybody in. We'll divide it by 6 and see what the average is. Okay. Stays right there at 77. 77.6. Okay, next up is Let's Ask America.
Oh.
Okay. All right. G-Man, you're up on deck with this one.
I've heard of this show. I remember this airing on like Game Show Network or reruns.
Uh-huh.
This was like one of the only they claimed this like the only show you don't have to get out of bed to win $50,000. Because this is like a show. The host was in the studio, but the other 4 contestants were like on a webcam. So they would like, I think it was like they'd take answer like sort of like who said like they were given like 2 or 3 options of a survey question and like which one was the most popular answer. And if there was a tie, they had to like. There was a kind of like a challenge you had to like with using like stuff you had in your own home. It's kind of a weird game show. I'm gonna give it a 68.
So, right? Okay, Andrew. How about Let's Ask America?
I saw some episodes, and I agree with G-Man because that is like, so for this one, I agree with G-Man on that one. I'm gonna I'm gonna fill this one. And audience, get ready for the booze. 64.
64.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. How about Let's Ask America?
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw this one. I might have, but I don't know if I have. I'll just say 70.
70. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Scott.
Oh, brother.
Let's Ask America.
Kind of like, think about this. Think about game shows from home before the COVID era.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, I'm reading all about this. It's kind of interesting, but it also sounds kind of silly too, though. Because, yeah, it's like answering trivia questions and then trying to find something in your house, and then there's like a bonus round, and 55.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the audience agree. I think the audience is green on that number, Scott.
Yeah, I think so. You're right about it. Wasn't this on GSN with that crazy guy who was basically they
You're
asked?
thinking of America Says there, actually.
America Says, okay,
But this was rerun, I think, on GSN very shortly.
okay,
Yeah.
Hosted by Bill Bellamy, so there you go.
all right. So I was okay. I see. I'm tying in some 2 other different game shows. Yeah, I never seen this one before either. So yeah, I got to give it the lowest of lows, 50. All right, we've got our scores in here. Let's go ahead and divide this by 5 and see what we have.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 61.4. Yeah. Yeah, not good.
Buzzy does.
You know, that's well, that's just not okay, guys. That takes us to the end of the first half here. So let's go ahead and get to halftime. Where are you? Okay. And put ourselves.
Oh,
Easy.
There we
there
go.
we go.
All right, we're going to go to halftime. But before we do the fact or crap, let's go ahead with Andrew with the halftime scores.
Okay. I love when you play that sound, of course. So Jason, Scott, and G-Man each got, actually, and myself each got 1 apiece, of course.
Nice.
Wow.
But the one who's currently ahead is Mark with 4.
Oh boy.
Yep. So back to Jason for more fact or crap.
All right, thank you for that. Okay. Ready now for the halftime fact or crap, so let's go ahead and do that. But I also have to give I got to give a cold horn to Mark.
Almost about to. That's why.
Right. Okay, so let's get back to this. Let's see what you guys can do here in the second quarter. Start with Mark this time. In 2000, 15-year-old Michael Case of Montreal, Canada, served 8 months in a rehabilitation home after being found guilty of 56 counts of cyber attacks and hacking, which caused $1.7 million worth of damage. Fact or crap?
Okay.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say a fact.
You are right. It is a fact. Yes. Yeah. Michael.
I'm gonna say fact. There we go.
You're right. It is a fact. Yep. Michael, his screen name Mafia Boy, later wrote a book about his hacker life and received numerous cybersecurity job offers. Oh, what a tangled worldwide web we weave when first we practice to deceive. From Walter Scott.
Hmm.
Hey, Andrew, the
Yeah.
concept of creativity is new. The word was non-existent until 1870 and only became a mainstream notion during the 1950s. Fact or crap?
Oh, this is gonna be a guess. I'm gonna say crap.
No, it is a fact. Today, the world is overpopulated with creative consultants, creative advertisers, gurus, directors, and creative thinkers. And just to name a few, creativity created and recreated in so many ways has finally lost its creativity. I'm so sick of the word creativity. I'm so sick of the word create. I'll tell you one thing before we go on. AI always has a script for me, and it's always something about creation, something about create or creativity. I'm sick of it. That's my rant for today.
There you go.
Okay, G-Man, let's see if you can redeem yourself. Remove grimy, disease-inducing germs and harmful bacteria from a computer keyboard. It is surprisingly possible to place it into a dishwasher and use the low heat cold rinse setting.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Crap.
Crap is right. Yeah.
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 Oh, jeez.
I'm not doing that to my computer. No.
Never put
No,
a keyboard
no.
in a dishwasher. To
Don't.
clean a computer keyboard, rub it with a cotton swab, paper towel, or soft cloth, moistened with isopropyl alcohol. Do not use ethyl, as that will remove the key letters and symbols. Always unplug the computer before cleaning. Key information.
Unless you use a wireless keyboard, you'll be all right.
It should be. All right, Scott, let's see if you can get this one.
I'll try to redeem myself.
Yes. As microwave ovens age, they leak a small amount of undetectable radiation that is harmful to small children and pregnant women who use the appliance daily. Fact or crap?
I have a feeling that's true. Fact.
No, it's crap.
Ah,
Microwave ovens do leak some radiation, but the amount on an oven can leak over its lifetime is insignificant,
Oh,
and under normal circumstances poses no danger to anyone using the appliance. Micro safe.
all right.
So, Scott, I'm going to give this one to you because you know, I promised it to you in the second quarter.
Right.
If you get it wrong, you
Exactly.
get it back. Okay. A 2015 study revealed that 16% of all National Football League players are totally broke within 12 years after leaving the game of football. Fact or crap?
Fact.
Fact is right. Yeah. Determining factor was not the amount of players earned during their careers, nor was it the length of a player's career. The reasons players fail financially are as varied as the players themselves. Fumbled and fouled. There you go. You know what? I don't think they ever go broke because once they retire, they go right into commentating. That's why they stay. They may retire from the game, but they always seem to go to analysts, and
Yeah, pretty much.
it's like their retirement after the fact. Like
Yeah.
you know,
look at Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady. He's still commentating for the NFL. That's why.
look at Troy Aikman. The man's been out of football for how many years, decades, and
Michael Strahan. Don't forget Michael Strahan. Don't forget about that.
that's right. Okay, let's get back to the game here. I think Bogart's trying to make an entrance. Can he come in finally? No, that's
Mark. That was coming from Mark.
Mark. Wow, everybody's having problems tonight.
Not me.
Well, that's good for you, Andrew. But Mark is having issues with his computer. Yanni was having issues with his. Oh gosh.
Mark he's got to refresh his page, so we'll continue on with the next one.
Okay, so the next one up is Lingo. Job. Now we put Mark.
Oh, there he is.
Let me put Mark back in the.
Back in the. There we go.
Yeah, and then G-Man was on the bottom.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right. Well, we'll start with the top of the order this time in the third quarter. We'll start with you, Andrew, with Lingo.
Okay, I love Lingo, of course, and of course hosted by, of course, Chuck Woolery, the late Chuck Woolery, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, another version hosted by RuPaul, of course. It only lasted about 2 seasons, of course.
Yeah.
So for this one, I'm going to give it 90.
90. That's a Taco Bell. There you go. Come on, Taco Bell. Where are you?
Bong. I'll say
Bong.
bong.
There we go. There we go.
You said 90, right? Okay.
Correct.
Andrew got 90. Mark, what do you say about Lingo? You've hosted Lingo, of course, in your time.
Mark?
Yeah. Great classic word game. So, yeah, right here. Great classic word game.
Mm-hmm.
So, 100.
100. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to.
Yeah, I can feel that the Mark will get a perfect score on that one.
Because he hosted it too, so he knows exactly about it.
That's
Scott,
true. That's true.
take on Lingo.
Okay, you forgot one host there, Andrew. Bill Engvall actually hosted a version.
Oh
of it.
yeah, that's right. Silly me.
Ah,
Oh wait a minute. You forgot. There's another one. It's didn't that long. Michael Reagan. That's what it is.
yeah, there we go. There you go. What's kind of funny, I think this show started in was it Scandinavia or
Canada, I believe it was filmed in.
I thought there was another one's version here because
Yeah, we have a Canadian version, but it's in French. That's why.
that's different. Yeah, so yeah. But it's great that you learn how many words that you can spell with 5 letters. So yeah, that's a great game. I can't give you a perfect though because it's got a little flaws to it. But when you look at all the versions, it's not bad. 95.
95. There you go. Okay. G-Man, how about Lingo?
This is a good game. Yeah, one of my favorite games to play. Also hosted by Michael Reagan, I think Ronald Reagan's son.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That was I think a Canadian version, and that was one.
Yeah, that's true. That is correct.
It's a fun game to play and watch. Although when I played this game, I don't know how to spell the word money. That happened one time. I spelled money with an N. I think Mark and Seth. You might have been there for that night, Seffi.
It can slip. Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 96.
96. Hey,
Oh, and he won it up already.
Hey, whiz. Yeah. One up. 96. Okay. All right. So now it's up to me, huh?
Yeah.
You guys have been so generous with Lingo. It's a great show. And yes, I couldn't believe the amount of 5-letter words that you would think would be on that list of the actual word that they wanted, But how many times have we come up with a letter out of place or a total word that didn't make any sense? Because you're basically against the clock in some form as well, too.
Yeah.
But the gameplay was fantastic. Oh, all around. And the set was simple. And I hate to say it, but I do love the typewriter girl, whatever her name was.
Yes.
I
know.
What's her name?
Stacy and then Shandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, G-Man. Thank you.
Come on,
Stacy,
really?
fourth, fifth, and the last 3 seasons it was Shandy.
That's right. So everything but 99. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, but there's one part they forgot on Woolery's version, and that's the question mark balls.
Yeah, it's
I
true. Yeah.
love those question balls.
Yep. All right. So let's see what the average is. We'll divide it by 5. Yeah. That is your third A of the night. 96. Yeah. That is the third A of the night, gentlemen. Good job. All right.
Yes, it is.
Is
Oh, there we go.
a deal. All right, starring TV's big dealer, Mark Leota. Yep. I had to say that. It was just flowing off the top there. Mark, you're up with the.
Yeah, another good one.
Yep.
All those good trades you always see. Because I think the current iteration, started when, like late 2000s, I think.
09. I think it was either 09 or 10, one of those two. Yeah.
Just right. Price is Right
Yeah.
with Drew Carey. Just after Drew Carey in 2007.
Yeah, that's true. So it'll be like that time. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's 2009. It's 2009.
2 years after the Price is
Thank
Right.
you. Yeah, I will give this a 90.
A 90. That's going to be a Taco Bell. All right. All right, Scott. What do you have to say about Let's Make a Deal in general?
I love this series overall here. With Monty Hall he's probably one of the greatest game show hosts of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of his best creations, if you ask me, there too. Plus, also, I do still appreciate the Wayne Brady episodes as well.
Yep.
A little fun fact: I think it's now official. Wayne has actually had more episodes compared to what Monty did, if I'm correct now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. This is still fun to watch, and I will love to watch anytime I want to. Though, 100 points.
You got it. Okay, G-Man, how about Let's Make a Deal?
This is obviously a classic one. I'm gonna give it 100.
You got it. Double up.
Whoa! Double up.
Okay. Andrew, how about it? There was a Canadian version of Let's Make a Deal as well.
Yes,
too.
we did. Yes, we did. In the early 80s, we did.
That's
Yep.
correct. You did have one.
And of course, there's one thing that on that show they forgot to mention. They have Zonks too.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes.
Songs. Yes.
Yeah, that's the people who have to avoid that. That's why. And of course, on the 1970s version, every time you get to choose an envelope or you pick a curtain. When they choose a curtain, they have to Monty open the envelope, and you turn down $1,000. Showed a $1,000 bill from the 70s, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, currently we don't have a $1,000 bill anymore. You only got 100, so that's why. So G-Man and Scott, you'll be very happy. I'll definitely triple up.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. What just happened?
Is he frozen?
Oh,
again?
not again. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. That's twice now Jason frozen tonight.
Yeah, it happens. Dang it.
And of course, folks, stay put, all right? Jason will always come back in, of course, and then he has to refresh his page, of course. Then I gotta let Bogart know about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Oh, here's Jason right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, that's 2 crashes tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we can do here. I hope and pray to God nobody on the outside is doing this to my computer permanently. I'm not saying you guys. Somebody
Yeah, I
is
think
doing
so.
my computer from the inside, and I don't know why.
Mm.
All right, so we got to go back and put these back in here. Hollywood Squares.
I think it's A. B on hot potato.
B.
Yep.
Hot streak.
I think it's a C.
Yep. Identity was a
Same
C.
for identity. D for the for that one. A for the Jeopardy.
Okay.
And I
Jeff.
think Jeff is a B as well. I think.
Okay. Let's Ask America. D.
Yeah.
Lingo.
I think it was I think it's a B as well. I think.
Okay. And now we were at Let's Make It Deal, and I was at 290.
Yeah.
Far were
No, and I give it also 100 as well. So that's 390. And where do you go? You're the only one, Jason.
all right. So we gave 100 for Andrew. Scott, you gave it what? 100.
For Make a Deal, yeah, 100 points.
And
Yeah,
G-Man too. And G-Man as well.
I gave it 100.
And Mark gave it 90.
Yeah.
Okay. And here comes Emu. Oh my God, he's trying to come in.
Yeah.
There he is.
Jeez, we're having some issues tonight, guys.
Oh, you think?
All right, so Let's Make a Deal, guys. This is a classic. Monty Hall is my favorite. Door 4, 1984.
Yes.
I remember that.
That was the most fun segment.
And you got all we had door 4 with the wheel. That's why.
Right.
Well, I seriously believe that in the current incarnation, the game Go for a Spin is basically pretty similar to door number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot that there's a 90s version too. I almost forgot about that.
Right. There was also some very guest hosts, including Jeff Edwards. I think Dick Clark also did one episode. Bob Hilton took over the reins in the 90s.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really nice. You're right.
And that
yeah.
was actually from Disney World. And
It was.
only on
Hey.
for 6 weeks.
Yeah, and they tried to bring Monty at the very end here to try to keep bring the ratings back up. It didn't work.
Too little, too late. But
Yeah.
this is a classic show, and it has its flaws. But I'm going to give it another 100 there, double up.
Oh.
But let's see what Bogart had to say about that.
Okay, Bogart, let's get you in on this. Let's Make a Deal.
My number 10 favorite game show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right underneath my number 9, Hollywood Squares.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I would have all right. Well, I would have given Hollywood Squares on 92. I'm gonna give Let's Make a Deal on 91.
91, yes. Got it. All right, now we got everybody back in. Let's go ahead and average it out by 6. Oh, yeah. There it is. You guys got it. 96.8. There it is.
Cool.
Before you do that, I better take a picture of that. In case you get a little problems again, I'll take a picture of it. Is it all right with Jason?
Yeah, because I know Bogart's supposed to be following along with me, but I know his OBS is having some issues tonight.
Of course.
So I'm gonna take a picture of it, and then I'll keep that in mind and keep track. All right.
Yeah, both of you guys keep a backlog of what's going on as well. That's a good idea in case I go down again for the third time.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Okay. Next up, guys, is the match game. All incorrect. Yes. All right. With this one, we'll start with Scott.
This is a classic. Now, most people will know this version of game has ever since it was started in 1973. Some people forgot that there was a version way back in the early 60s, also hosted by Gene Rayburn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was definitely different. But you got to admit, the way this game has had much staying power with all the different hosts. Of course, we all know Gene Rayburn. We know Ross Schaefer. Michael Berger actually did a version in around 1998.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we got both Alec Baldwin and now Martin Short hosting this show as well. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's pretty good, though. I've always loved this game show. Probably even TV Guide might call this the number one game show of all time. 100 again.
100 again.
Whoa! Scott always loves his hundreds. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Okay, G-Man, how about match game?
This is obviously one of my favorites to host. Not host, but like play, watch. It can be a little filthy. I remember watching this. I was like 10 years old when I first watched this. I was a little too young to watch this, but definitely not a show for kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 100.
You got it.
Double up time.
Okay, Andrew, what do you got to say about it? Match game.
Oh, okay. Match game is one of my favorite game shows, and of course, Scott's right. The original host was G. Rayburn, of course, and Ross Schaefer and Michael Berger. And anyway, and so for this one, let's triple up. Let's triple up.
You got it. Triple it up. Will Bogart give it another 100?
No.
Oh,
But I will give it an A.
mm-hmm.
Mostly because I do like the moments from the 70s, but I prefer the gameplay in the ABC 1991 Ross Schaefer version.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
With much different differences. Here's my number 6 favorite game show. I'm going to give it a 95.
94. Yeah. Me and Mr. Mark Leota with match game.
It's not one of those that you'd call family friendly. That's all it is.
Even back in the 70s, it was kind of a little naughty at times.
Like Dumb Dora, Dumb Ugly, and now of course
Bad Frida.
Old man
that
Perry.
too.
Old Man
That
Perry.
too.
Yep,
And the dumb Doras and all that.
that's right.
And of course, the audience had to repeat and said, Dumb Dora is so dumb.
How dumb is
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's the one. That's what.
All right. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to give match game. Oh, and we had a Canadian version of it up here too, by the way.
Yes.
I'll give this an 85.
85.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Now, I have to agree with Bogart. Yes, I like match game in general, but I like the 90s one much better. And I say this because the set was perfect for that 90s version. It should have been on a lot longer than at least one season. Ross Schaefer did a fantastic job. ABC needed a game show, but you know what killed it, guys? And it killed a lot of those shows except for Super Password, that 12 noon slot time. Once again, it fell victim to the 12 noon slot time
Yes, it did.
because of news or whatever stations had did whatever they wanted to. And all the ABC affiliates, unless it was popular in your market, you were not going to get that show because of the 12 noon time slot.
Mm-hmm.
So if they would have moved it to 12:30, probably they would have gotten a lot better. But see what they had to go up against? They had to go up against those soap operas. And that was the
yes, of course.
Yeah. I mean, they could have at least pushed the soap operas back on ABC, but they didn't. So unfortunately, that's why the Ross Schaefer version suffered tragically.
Oh,
But
and
it's
by the
still-
way, the Michael Berger version was really suffered tragically. You want to know how bad it suffered in this? The only time I could watch that version in 1998. 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
That's how poorly it was received in my area, and I had
All
to
right.
get it from the WGN station in Chicago. That's how bad it was.
All right,
All right.
And that
Give me a number. Give me a number.
98.
98. Okay.
98.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, let's see the average, guys. Oh,
Oh, yeah. There we go.
yeah. Definitely another one in the books. You guys pulling out the A's. All good. 96.3. There you go. Okay.
And I just filled another page already.
You did, right? Okay. That takes us to the end of the third quarter.
And of course, when I'm finishing a full page, I had to record that in my book. That's why.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go ahead and get more Factor Craps in here. And this time we have Mr. Bogart to join us for Factor Crap. These are from the week of March 25th. So the first one's for you, Bogart. In 1927, a policeman in France stood trial for shooting a boy he suspected of being a werewolf.
I'm gonna go crap.
No, it's a fact. No, it's a fact. Today, wild wolves are protected under European law, but werewolves aren't. Trying wolf. Mm,
A man who cried werewolf.
that's right. Mark, Ringo Starr was the first of the four well-known Beatles to give up his slicked-back DA hairstyle for the classic Beatle cut.
fact.
No! George Harrison became the first of the four well-known Beatles to sport this classic shaggy over-the-forehead Beatle cut on stage. And by 1962, all the Beatles wore the same iconic Beatle cut, which earned them the nickname the Four Mop Tops. Let it be.
Oh.
Yep. All right, G-Man. When visiting sites, selecting the incognito mode in Google Chrome or private in Safari under the file section in your menu will keep your identity anonymous.
Fact.
Wrong. Oh, it is a crap. This is
Oh.
see, selecting one of these options only means that the browser will not keep a record of your site visiting history or automatically log into any of your accounts. It will not keep your identity anonymous when visiting sites. You were busted. Yep. Okay, Scott, here's a long one.
Okay.
In World War I, German forces fighting against Russian troops on the Eastern Front during the extremely brutal winter of 1916 declared a ceasefire. Starving Russian wolves, attracted by the blood on the battlefield, were attacking and killing soldiers on both sides. So the opposing armies joined forces to kill and drive the wolves away. What do you say?
I actually can believe this. So fact.
Fact is right. Yes. Yeah. After eliminating the wolf packs, the opposing armies returned to killing each other. Resume firing. Yep. Okay, Andrew. Great horned owls enjoy eating stinky skunks because owls, like most birds, have no sense of smell.
Oh, boy. I'm going to take another wild guess. I'm going to say it has to be fact.
You are right. It is a fact. However, great horned owls still have to be cautious when hunting skunks. Skunk spray may not be odorously offensive to them, but their spray can blind an owl. Skunked by an owl. Yeah, that's for sure.
I can believe it.
All right, 2 out of 5 on that one, guys. Let's go now back to the game and wrap this up. Okay. Andrew, we're going to put you back in the position.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get you there. There we go. Okay, and then we'll put Bogart in second position.
Yeah.
There we go. What are you doing? Why are you moving?
That's how it was originally before we started that.
There we go. Okay. I want to make sure we stay in the same spots. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up on the list. Irv Griffin's Crosswords. Uh-huh.
I think I remember this one.
Okay. Who's up on deck? G-Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, G. How about this one? Crosswords. Like Merv Griffin.
One I've heard of, definitely. I know there was like a video game on this. I remember watching this once when I was with my grandparents when this aired originally.
Yep.
But I'm going to give this, I don't really know that many. I'm going to give it a 72.
72. Okay. All right. Andrew, how about the Crosswords by Merv Griffin?
I think I saw that show, and of course, answer your question, G-Man. The video game on that same one is Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one.
I never had it, I don't think, but I know they made it.
So let's see, Merv Griffin's Crosswords. I'm gonna keep it in the A tier. I'm gonna get 90.
90. Taco Bell. There you go. Me? All right, Bogart, how about the Crosswords by Merv Griffin?
I've never heard of this. I don't even know how it works. So, dang, I did not come into this prepared.
What? It's only crossword clues and money. And of course, the next round will be the 3 spoilers in the back. That's why.
All right, then I'm just gonna give it a 77 for myself.
77. Okay. All right. Mark, how about Crosswords?
Yeah. I've only really seen a few episodes of this. It's a bit confusing if you're not used to it.
Uh-huh.
I do have the Wii game for it, and I have the board game for it, though.
Mm-hmm.
81.
81. Okay.
Wait a minute, there was a board game out of this, Mark?
Yeah, there was a board game out of it.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a board game. I've never seen the board game version. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, Scott, how about this one? Crosswords.
Kind of reminded me a lot of other shows that had begun go in the past and the present here. We're talking like similar to Crosswits or
Yeah.
People Puzzler that's out right now, so yeah. Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's great. I'll just give you 80 points and say that's good.
All right, 80 points. There you go. Yeah, Merv Griffin, he liked crossword puzzles. So yeah, when he created Crosswits, I think he kind of just took it off there with the late Jack Clark, great host. Crosswits in its own right was a good show too. You know what was interesting about this crossword show, Scott, and for the rest of you all, was the theme. It was played on a 1983 version of Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
Yes.
I almost forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name of the song, but it always was played during when they were showing a prize or something.
It was a car.
It was a car.
Yep, you're right about that. So that was the thing that stuck out on my head about this show. Although I didn't ever watch the show, I kind of caught a little bit of it. The theme song, I'm glad they brought something back from the 80s Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
This one will give me 86.
Because they use that sound for the late 80s version of Wheel of Fortune. That's why.
Right on. All right, let's see what the average is. Okay. got an 81, gentlemen. All right, that is the fourth B of the night, and the next one up is. It's on.
And speaking of that,
I've got the song right up.
it's time for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hours
with a whole host of people, and I hear you guys did a great job on New Year's Eve as Scott McVay was the center square.
Yes, we were. Yeah, I remember that one was so fun.
I guess you guys had, because you guys do it once a year. All right, let's see who starts this one. Top of the order again, Andrew.
Yeah. All right, so I watched this show and on YouTube, and I thought, okay, hosted by, of course, G. Rayburn and John Bowser Bauman, of course. Because G. Rayburn did the match game part, and John Bowser Bauman did the Hollywood Squares part. Right. And, of course, the super match, you can win, total, $30,000 in total if you get did on a Zach match. That's why. So for this one, let's give it 100.
You got it. Okay, Bogart, what do you say about the match game Hollywood Squares Hour?
While I do think that is a good idea, unfortunately, I have to take 10 points off from a perfect score, and for a good reason. Basically, the one part they got wrong with Hollywood Squares is when you're about to block somebody, and they get it wrong, that contestant the other contestant automatically gets the win.
Yeah, it's not. They gotta earn
That's
it.
not how they did it. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of removed that. Really?
Well, because they were trying to speed up the gameplay. That's
exactly. That's the reason why. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What was that?
They were trying to speed up the gameplay. That's why they did it they got rid of the earn your box.
Oh, I'd rather prefer that they have the earn the box. So with that, 90.
90. Okay. One way to take 10 points off, but still keep it in the A's. Yep. Mark, how about the two games combined?
Unmute your Mark. Mark, unmute your
The match Hollywood Squares Hour.
You got it.
This is always a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I'd love to perfect this, I don't think I can for the sole fact that apparently for the Hollywood Squares portion, they weren't allowed to give bluffs for their answers.
Right.
Which is stupid because that's one of the best points of Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so unfortunately for that alone, I'm gonna have to take points off.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll give it an 88.
88. Okay. Okay, Scott, take it away.
This was an interesting experiment, is basically what I can say. I guess there's two real reasons why this show did not last into a second season. Actually, the reason number one, the time slot. We're talking about 2:30 Central or so, or 3:30 in the afternoon, which took away from NBC at the time, one of the very popular soap operas at the time there as well. So that was a big no on that. And that's probably the reason why that soap opera eventually came back the next year. Reason number two, the host might have been good on camera, but backstage they hated each other's guts.
Yep.
Yeah, Gene could not stand John. That's the sad thing, though. John tried. He really tried, but Gene just couldn't stand him.
Yeah.
So for that, I got to knock off 15 points, make it 85.
85. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I have to agree with Scott. And you know what?
Do we get Terror from G-Man yet?
No, you did not.
Not G-Man. Okay, G, go for it. Sorry about that.
Okay, so yeah. So I didn't really like either how they did Hollywood Squares, and they even gave money for boxes rather than just the games. And there were also like the questions were also like either multiple choice, all multiple choice, or like true or false.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Because
that, yeah.
Mark Goodson did not want to write bluffs for the celebrities. He wanted to ruin fun. Of course, when you give this show, I mean, Match Game was owned by Mark Goodson already. Hollywood Squares was not.
No, it's Meryl
other than
Heather.
that, Meryl Heather Quigley, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it, though, an 83.
83, which was the year that they were on.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Now your turn, Jason. Now's your turn.
Yeah, I have to agree with Scott, but you know what really irks me is, guess what, Scott? They put up the repeats of the Hollywood Squares Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour at 3:00 in the morning on Buzzer.
Yeah. They used to have it like at 10 Eastern for a while, but
It used to be on at 11 sometimes, yeah. But now they decided to put it on at 3:00 in the morning here in the East, and I guess. But you're right about the time slot. Yes, I think the Guiding Light.
No, it was Another World.
Right, As the World Turns.
Another World was the name.
Another World, yeah.
Another World, because the other two what you mentioned were CBS. This was NBC.
Right, and I think you also had you had Hitman, Just Men, and then the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. So you had the 2 to 4 block, the 2-hour block that killed all those soap operas.
Pretty much, yeah.
The NBC daytime. That's right. So I'm gonna say 87. Yeah.
Wow.
87. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Divided by 6. Yeah, very respectable. Good. 88.8. I like it. Yeah. All right. Next up is the million-second quiz.
Oh,
It's another game show, gentlemen, that is kind of like foreign to the brain. We start this time top of the order, I guess, right?
no, we're down to Bogart.
Bogart. Okay. BB, what do you say?
Now, when this show came out and it was hosted by Ryan Seacrest, I gave it some credit for trying to give away more money than what Ken Jennings won originally in his first run at Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, plus with Ryan Seacrest there, $2.6 million at the very end. Give it a Scott special.
75. Okay.
Yep. Before I lose it.
All right, Mark. How about million-second quiz?
Yeah, I feel the same way too,
the
Mark.
million-second quiz. Yeah. I don't think I can really speak for much of this. 65.
Oh! Okay. All right.
Oh, shut up, audience.
You tell him, Mark. Don't hold anything back, All right, Scott. What do you have to say about this one?
There's a reason why you didn't get to see this one, Mark. It was exactly 1 million seconds was the length of the actual series. 11 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds to be exact.
To the minute, yeah.
Yes, to the second in this case. Too. And so that's the reason why it didn't last too long, because that's how long it was.
Right
so
on.
it was an interesting idea, though, but almost no one got to see this because, again, you blink and you would have missed the show. So I had to say that's 75, my special.
Oh, we double up because 75 also was in there as well, too.
Yeah.
I believe it was Bogart. I think it was Bogart.
Yep, 275s, and now we go to G-Man.
I remember watching almost every episode of this when this was on. Everyone talks about how bad this was.
Mhm.
Like there were like a live website you could play along with and actually get a chance to be on the show. And this was like live in New York when this happened.
Yeah.
And I used to like it as a, like growing up. I realized how terrible it was. The website always went down. There was one this contestant she forgot to answer. I'm gonna give this a 60.
Ooh. All right. Okay, Andrew. How about your take on Million Second Quiz?
Yeah, I saw some of the episodes and I'm like, okay, let's say that show was boring. It didn't last that long. I don't know why. But I'm not gonna fail it. I'm gonna go 54.
Oh, 54.
Okay, audience, settle down. It's just a number. Come on.
Right.
You know what? Maybe instead of this one, they should have put Dialing for Prizes movie with Guy Smiley on
That
it.
too.
I mean, for sure, you know that could come back as a one hit wonder, and probably I'll take this game show and put it in in its grave. You know,
Mhm.
you know, taking a look at it, looks like the logo was photoshopped.
Yep.
So that's something I could do on Canva very very easily. I could make a lot of these.
So can I.
Yeah, our thumbnails would be so much copyright, it would be crazy. I'm going to say, since I've never seen this, 59. You and what army audience? Huh? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. All right. Let's see what the average is. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Oh, another D.
64.6. You got it. 64.6. Okay, all right. That's the third D. So far, no Fs. I really thought that was going to get an F considering our scores were that low.
I thought so too.
Okay, here's one we can redeem ourselves on, guys. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yay.
Now we go to Mark. And I think you can honestly say that this is a show that you've seen and enjoyed with very much pleasure. Depending on what
Which
version.
one?
Millionaire.
Millionaire.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like there have been several $1 million winners on this. The first one, of course, being John Carpenter,
Right?
who was notable for using the photo friend lifeline on his last question to call his dad, only to tell him, yeah, I'm gonna win the $1 million.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
And they actually had a short-lived Canadian version up here in 2000, in the second half of 2000 on CTV.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And they look pretty similar.
Yeah. Of course, the difference being that it was all that you were playing for Canadian dollars instead of US.
Right.
Anyways, 100.
You got it. 100. There it is. Okay, Mr. McVeigh, what do you got to say about Millionaire?
I remember. I think I remember once upon a time when this was originally came from Great Britain. I think it was called Cash Mountain. So yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, there's been some great hosts from the late great Regis Philbin and some of the other ones that have hosted throughout the years, like Meredith Vieira and a few other ones that I can't remember all the names.
Cedric the Entertainer was on one of them too, I think.
Probably, yeah. And of course,
Chris Harrison, don't forget about that.
yeah, and don't forget the current version with the Celebrity Millionaire with Jimmy Kimmel. So there you go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Still a perfect game. The fact that you can win $1 million if you know 15 good questions, that's awesome. That's 100.
You got it. Double up. Hey, G-Man, how about Millionaire?
I remember about 12 years ago, I went to a taping of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because they used to film in New York with Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, there you go.
So I remember they had the shuffle it was during the shuffle format because they used to have like the regular, and then they added a clock into it, and then there was the money and the categories for shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't like when they got to that, and then they eventually went back to that format, to the classic format. But I'm gonna give this a 91.
91. Top of the. Hey, Andrew, how about Millionaire?
Okay, I seen this show, and of course, it's like 15 questions. That the last five are like very tricky. Like how are you gonna win $1 million if you have 5 tricky questions? That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
You got the easy one, the middle, the little bit tricky, and then the tricky questions. And of course, the first Millionaire one was by John Carpenter. Like I think it was Mark said that. Give it on Triple Up.
You got it. Perfect 100. Yep. Okay, Bogard, you are up.
Either 15 or 14 questions, depending on which version you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does anybody have a favorite lifeline?
Ask the audience, of course.
I like 50-50 myself, but still.
50-50 was tricky, though, because sometimes you would have thought that they were going to take the ones that you know, and it wound up not being what you was thinking. So it could backfire on you sometimes, depending on the level of the question.
Yeah.
But they were all good, yeah.
And I'm sure you've all heard of that. I'm sure you've all heard of that cheating thing that happened on the UK version. With,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
All right. Either way, this is my number 5 favorite game show. I'm going to give it a 96.
96. You got it. You know, I tell you, gentlemen, for Millionaire, and I had the CD-ROM game with Regis. That was fun. Nerve-wracking. That tested you when we had Windows 98. Oh my gosh, I remember the days of that was some 25 years ago. But no, there'll never be another Regis Philbin ever in our lifetime. This man is a legacy in his own right because he did other things. He did mornings with Regis and with Kathy Lee, and of course,
all that good stuff. Yeah,
Regis and Kelly.
Some Kelly Ripa, but I mean, he'll be known for Millionaire and all the other game shows he did as well too. He did a lot of other stuff.
The Neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
$1 Million Password.
Yeah. Yes.
So with this, I'm going to give it not a perfect score because I didn't like anything later. I'm going to give it a 97. 97.
Well, you won up to me, Jason.
Oh, I went up to you. Okay. I don't very often one up anybody, but this is the first. Let's average it out. That's going to be an A.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You got it. All right. Another A in the books. 97.3. You got it. Yay. And on that happy note, gentlemen, it's
time is up.
There you go.
What a way to finish it on Millionaire, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna close it up. Oh gosh, yeah. Whoa, how do we do that? There we go.
There we go.
Spotlight on me. Let me go ahead and save this. Andrew, give us the final totals while we save everything up here.
All right, so Jason haven't got one on the second half, so you see he's at 1.
Yeah.
And of course, same for Scott as well.
Yeah.
Also at 1. And same for G-Man, of course. It stays at 1.
Huh.
But Bogart's on the board with 1. I got 4 more for a total of 5. And Mark, 2 more, and he has 6. He has 6 in total in both halves.
Wow.
So they get a ding, 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 ding for that one, or the horn. So Jason,
Cool.
and back to you for one more factor crap.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I was saving this, and I didn't log in again. Andrew, you have a picture of what we have.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, Hollywood Squares got an A, right?
Let me check my picture, of course. I can pop that up. Hollywood Squares, yep.
Okay, Hot Potato B,
B.
Hot Streak
C.
C.
If you guys don't mind, I'm going to have to head out early, so I'm just going to let you guys finish the show, okay?
Okay, thanks, Scott, for joining us. We'll see you
Ah.
next week.
See you
All
then.
right.
Bye-bye.
And then, what was Identity? Was a C, right?
Yeah, that is
Okay.
correct.
Jeopardy was an A.
Yep.
The children's version,
B.
B. Let's Ask America,
D.
D. Lingo,
B.
B. Let's Make a Deal, A.
Yep.
Match Game,
I think it was an A, I believe.
okay. Crosswords,
Oh, geez. I think it's a B, I believe.
okay. The Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, C, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Million-Second Quiz was a D.
Yeah.
And then Millionaire was an A.
Correct.
Okay.
Huh.
What you got something different?
We may have missed one, or less that's somewhere else.
Oh, it's a word.
Which one?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's worth what? That was a D, wasn't it?
Correct.
I already put that in the D. Yep. Okay.
That's better.
Okay. All right. So we're going to save this to shows.
Mm-hmm.
Shows 77.
Yep.
Okay. That'll save that.
I'm sorry, but you're about to go play basketball.
All right. So we have no time. We're finished with it. It's the end of our show. We don't have to worry about Factor Crap tonight on this first quarter. All right. Well, glad everybody was able to show up here for tonight. I know G-Man will be gone the next 2 weeks because
I was just going to remind you about that. That is correct.
Yeah, so
I should be back on the 11th. I'll let you know, but I think I should be good for the 11th.
I have a feeling that the Devils are not going to make the playoffs because look at their standings, man.
They're not doing good. No, I know it's not. I know at this point.
Bottom.
They're getting lazy. It's not going to happen.
I know, right? So you might be I don't know after hockey season's over.
Well,
Yeah.
There are some events that we still do. Like I don't just do Devils games.
Yeah, I know.
I know there's an event like a rap concert the last week, and I know they're gonna. At least like we're doing this show. I think the 27th of May.
Mhm.
I know they're gonna make like mandatory, so I might not be able to do that
Yeah.
the last week of
Well,
that
that's
show.
in May, but yeah, our last show usually is May because by June we're already.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the last show, and I might not be able to be there. So.
But anyways, like I said, thanks again for all your prayers and support. Like I said, my mom is doing fantastic, and what a turnaround! I'm so proud of her. Got over the pneumonia. It was pneumonia, and that really like bogged her down. But she got some really good medication at the hospital, and when she came home, we were able to just I was just able to nurse her back to health. We're on our way, so we'll see everybody at the end of the month. Next month is next week is the end of February, going into March, and we're already in Lent. Today was Ash Wednesday, so if you didn't get your ashes today, don't worry about it. You can still celebrate Lent in every which way, shape, or form. All right.
All right.
So episode 77 next week. Till then have a great night. Stay safe, and we'll try to see if we can go without a crash next week.
And make sure you subscribe, like it, and ring notification bell when you want to more see that show.
Thank you, Andrew. 7 away from 300. Let's see if we can get it. Till then, good night.